It was a typical Tuesday morning for John as he sipped his coffee while browsing through the latest security advisories on his favorite bug bounty forum. His job at a top-tier cybersecurity firm had its perks: constant exposure to cutting-edge threats and vulnerabilities, but it also meant he had to stay vigilant 24/7. As he scrolled through the list of newly discovered flaws, one entry caught his eye: DevilCorp vulnerability. Two seemingly unrelated vulnerabilities in DevilCorp DevilShare server. The descriptions hinted at a multi-stage attack chain that could bypass authentication and lead to full system control, data theft, and lateral movement. Intrigued, John dove deeper into the details. He spent hours poring over the technical notes, analyzing the code snippets, and testing the exploits on his own lab environment. His excitement grew as he confirmed the vulnerabilities were real and exploitable. But as a responsible researcher, John knew it was time to notify DevilCorp before making the discovery public. He crafted a detailed report, outlining the flaws and providing proof-of-concept exploit code. The company's security team acknowledged receipt of his findings within hours. However, things took an unexpected turn when DevilCorp's response turned lukewarm. They thanked John for his contribution, but expressed concerns about the potential impact on their customers if the vulnerabilities were disclosed too widely. John was surprised. He had expected a more enthusiastic reaction from a company that prided itself on security. As the days passed, John grew frustrated with DevilCorp's lack of urgency. He reached out to other researchers and industry experts, hoping they could pressure the company into taking action. But DevilCorp remained tight-lipped, releasing only vague statements about investigating the issues without any concrete plans for a patch. John decided to take matters into his own hands. He began sharing his findings with smaller security firms and industry associations, hoping word would spread quickly enough to prompt DevilCorp into action. But as he did so, he encountered resistance from some of his peers. They seemed hesitant to rock the boat or upset one of the tech giants. As the weeks turned into months, John's frustration boiled over. He realized that his discovery had been met with a classic case of security by obscurity. DevilCorp was more concerned about protecting its reputation than its customers' security. The vulnerabilities remained unpatched, leaving countless organizations vulnerable to attack. John knew he couldn't keep quiet any longer. In a bold move, he decided to go public with his findings, releasing the details and exploit code to the world. The response was immediate. DevilCorp finally issued an emergency patch, and the cybersecurity community erupted in outrage at the company's handling of the situation. In the aftermath, John's reputation as a security researcher soared. He had taken a stand against corporate complacency and fought for the greater good. But he couldn't shake off the feeling that his discovery had come too late. How many organizations had already fallen victim to these vulnerabilities? As he looked back on the experience, John realized that being a responsible researcher wasn't just about finding bugs, but also about pushing for change in the face of adversity. He vowed to continue speaking truth to power and fighting for better security practices, no matter the cost. The story of DevilCorp vulnerability became a cautionary tale in the cybersecurity world, a reminder that even the most powerful companies can fail their customers when it comes to security, and that true heroes are those who stand up for what's right, even in the face of adversity. Don't forget to subscribe to Kitten Tech, and we love you.